Hello friends. So in last video, we have checked how to use financial functions. Now today in this video, I'm going to talk about how I can make a auto calculation sheet of loan. Means we just have to fill up three of the details, that is loan amount, tenure, as well as the rate percentage, and automatically everything else will be taken out over there. So let's start with it. First, I'm going to select three of the columns A, B, and C, and four rows around I am selecting, and I'll click on Merge and Center. So I'm creating this one, a merge cell over here. I'll keep the width of the cell a little bit more because ultimately, if I say that I just want to get this much off, it's not worth. So I'll just select, right click, and I'll just change the width to around 15. Now, in this one, I'm going to, of course, write my content, whatever it is. Like I'll say loan calculator. Let's format it a little bit bold and this. Now here in this cell, I'm going to take the amount. So loan amount, which is required, which is a mandatory part, which I want to take over here. So that's why I'll add asterisk and change it to red color. Here I'll take rate percent and I'll define that it's an annual rate percent which I want to take. And if you want, like if you think that we need to merge these two cells over here, of course you can merge also because that may look better. And if you want to merge these two cells, you may merge them also. It's up to you which one you want to merge. I'll merge this also. And I'll just keep all of them in this direction only. This is also, I'm going to add asterisk and we'll make a red color. And here tenure in year. This is also why I want to take it in mandatory field. So that's what I have taken. Now I'll just select and make a border. Now here I want to calculate the EMI. And now these two cells I'm merging so that I can make them in this way. Let's select this and again make a border. And here I want the month to be written. Here I want the principal payment. And here I want interest payment. So principal payment and interest payment, that's what I want to get. This is also I want to make a border proper. So I just made a border. Now, what I want is first of all, I should get the EMI if all these fields are being filled up. If any of the field is not filled up, I should not get the EMI. So that's what I need to check. So let's work on it. So I am going to check, first of all, are these three fill up? So you may have multiple aspects of checking it. I'm going to use a function. First, let me fill up these things. The amount is 2 lakh at the rate percent of 11.55%. And the tenure is of 10 years. Let's take an example. So now I'll check over here is equal to if, and with this, I have to do a logical test. If you don't know how to use if you don't know how to use or and, just go to the first lecture of this video, this set, and you will get to know. And here I'm going to use a logical test with the help of or which will check either this or this. So or, first I'll check this is equal to blank, comma, this is equal to blank, comma, this is equal to blank. So what OR is going to do? It's going to check if any one is true. So if any one of it is true, means this row is blank, this cell is blank. So I have to display over there value if true, enter all required field. Whereas if it is false, then means all are basically false, then it is false, then in that case give me PMT function where I have to select rate, divide by 12, comma NPR into 12, comma minus the principal value. And let's close. And let's give. So I just checked if, and with OR condition I have checked, if any three of them is blank, then give any of the, any three out of three, any one is blank, give me enter all required field. If all are blank, then, sorry, if all are blank, then give me enter all required field. If any, if all are filled up, then give me this one. Now, if I'll remove this thing, you can see it says please enter all required field. If I delete this one, it's also saying the same. If I delete this one, it's also saying the same. If all the three are not there, so any one or all three are not being there, it will display the message. If all are there, then of course it's going to give me this EMI. So my first work has been done. Now the second thing is, which I have to do is, I also need to make sure that this month should be dynamic. If I'm filling over here 10 years, then 1 to 120 should automatically being filled up. If I'm filling over here 20 years, 1 to 240 should be automatically filled up. If 1 year, 1 to 12 should automatically being filled up. So let's do this part also. Maybe many people are doing it in different way. I'm just going to use a simple calculation and some if condition. So as we know, if you're taking any of the loan, at least for 6 months, you have to keep it. Beyond that only, you can, of course, make it complete. So I'm going to check is equal to if, the same condition I'll check, because I don't want that if someone has written the tenure, it should start calculating the months and principal and interest. I want if all the three fields are being there, then only it should start giving the month also. So again, I'll do the same logical test, or this is equal to blank. You can also use is blank command. If you not want to use or, you want to use is blank, or you don't want to give this condition logical, you can use is blank, this is blank, this also. This one. But I prefer to like this. That's why I'm keeping it in this way. Then if all three are blank or any of them are blank, then give me blank over here, nothing. Else give me 1. Because as I told you, at least for 6 months, we have to keep the loan. So I got 1 over here. But if I'll remove any of them, you can see even I'm not getting 1. If I remove this one, or if I remove this one. Now, for the next onwards, I have to check in a proper way because I can't go beyond the month which has been given over here. So I'll check is equal to if my previous value is equal to, I'll add a bracket because here it is in year. I have to convert it in months. If my previous value of month is equal to this value, I have to freeze it because it's a fixed one into 12. I'm converting it into months. So if my previous value is equal to year into 12, then give me over here blank. Else give me previous value plus 1. In calendar also we did it in the same way work, but Here, little bit changes are being there because we just have to calculate the month. But I also have to assure here we have two conditions, true and false. If it will go beyond till 120, so as soon as it get 120 is equal to 120, it will start giving me blank. Then what will happen? It will go to the next value, 813 or whatever the previous value plus 1, and it start giving me an error. So we know that to remove error, we have to add a if error. So that's why I added at the start, if error, and if it's an error, give me comma blank. So this makes my perfect function to get the month. And now let's drag it till around whatever you want. Means I just drag it till 500 row number. Because it may be for 20 years, it may be for 30 years. I don't know how many years. So now if you will check here, it is written 10 year. And in this one, if I'll check, it must be showing till 120. And then after that, it's blank. If I'll change this number to 20 years or maybe 25 years, then you will check we are getting the numbers till 300. Beyond that, it's blank. So that's how I made this automation in the month that whatever tenure I am going to fill up, it is according to that. And if any of the value is blank, I'll get all the blank fields. You can see. Now it's a quite simple. What we have to give is, I'll just check is equal to if this value is equal to blank, then give me blank, else give me the function of ppmt. This is the rate, freeze it, divide by 12. This is per, this is NPR into 12, comma minus PV, and close. Change it to rupee sign. So you will see it's only being calculating till whatever field I have given 25, then it should be 300. You can see till 300 on. If I just keep it for 2 years, then you can see it's 24. The same function I'm going to copy and I'll put it over here at the IPMT. Only the thing which I'm going to change is in place of PPMT, it should be IPM. Change this also to. If you don't know how to use PPMT and IPMT, just see the last video, financial function, there you will get to know. And here we have all the details. So that's perfect. We have made whatever we want. Like if anything has been removed, you will see this all is blank out of these three. Now, I just need to make some formatting also into it. So I'll select this and we'll make thick borders. Some more border I'll just get into. And just make it thick border for all. The same over here also I want to make thick border. And now I'll just make this also thick border. I'll remove the grid lines from the backend. So for that, I'll click on view and this grid lines. So now we have the perfect data in front of us. But one thing which I don't like it, Over here, outside these months, we don't have any kind of these borders. We should have borders before these months also. Only till the place where the month number is being written, not beyond that. So how I can make sure that this will happen? How I can just make this thing complete? So let's do this also. So for that, it's basically a conditional formatting which I am going to use. A simple conditional formatting. But again, a trick is always being there. So first of all, select all your data. Let me change this also as a bold. First of all, just select all this data till the place where you have your formulas. I'll just drag it a little bit up now and go to the top. Now just go to conditional formatting. Here we have highlight cell rules. Top bottom rules, I'll go for new rule. In new rule, I'll go for the formulas. And here I'll give is equal to this month. Now you have to make sure that this before 13, this dollar sign needs to be removed because I want to check within A1, A2, A13, A14, A15 till A500. I want to fix it to A column but not to the row. So that's why I remove the dollar sign before 13. If this is not equal to blank, then go to format, borders, and give all outline. So I clicked on outline and click on outline. All will be marked up over here. If you want any other, some bold or some color, something, you can of course define that. I'll click on OK. It looks like how it's going to be shown. Okay. And finally, you can check. We are just having the borders till 24 now. If I type over here 5 years, then you can see we are having till 60. If I go for 10 years, then you will see I'm just going to go till 120 and borders are also till there. So this is how I can make a automated calculation sheet for a loan calculator. If I remove any of the letters, you can see everything is blank. Here also everything is blank. Here also everything is blank. And if you want to secure your formulas, you can secure your formulas. Already there is a video you can check out and you can work on that way also. You can secure your formulas so that no one will be able to see your formulas into the sheet, and you can log the cells. You can make sure only these 3 cells could be changed so that you can of course go through. So this is for this particular video. We'll meet in some new videos.